What's up, gamers, and welcome to the next Seven Nights update for the first one in September. Let's take a look at what's new. Now, of course, there's going to be no new heroes today because they had a new hero last week, so this is probably going to be a pet thing and some other little small things that might be done. Probably not as exciting as the last one, but it'll still be good, I'm sure. So basically, they talk about last time how they, came up with a new hero, Carl, who I was saying was going to be awesome. I've leveled him to 34 now, and I haven't tested him a whole lot. Pretty sure he's going to be pretty good. I've only been playing him in adventure mode, liking him so far. Now, in this update, they have a 700-day acceleration check-in event. So basically, it just means you're getting a lot of freebies, which is great. Basically, a new quest mission, special pet step up summon, new costumes, and more. So let's check it out. So, talking about the 700-day celebration check in event, there's going to be basically a list of things you get for each day that you log in. So, day one, you get an Awakened Normal Hero Selector, which is pretty cool. You don't have to spend, all the resources to get it done. You automatically get it for a hero that you don't have. And then each day, you get whatever the reward is. And look at all these rewards: 6-star hero selectors, 4-star hero element selectors, 5-star power up crystals. I mean, you're getting all kinds of good stuff, really, just for logging in. This is one thing that I really like about this game, is that it gives. It's the game that just keeps on giving, and this is what makes games that you pay to get ahead balances, because this game, even though if you're not the kind of person who pays money, you're still getting good stuff, so you're not completely behind either. So this is really cool, all the stuff that you're going to be getting for logging in for like 35 days. Really, really good stuff, guys. So next thing, the Night Crow's mission. So I probably didn't mention it last video, but apparently Tio, I guess, has his own crew, which is basically where Carl comes in and play. I think I failed to mention that last week, so I was making that slight correction. But they basically have a new quest where you can get items. And I believe these are the rewards here that you get for doing different things like raid. You get awakening shards, this and that. And then they have an event shop where you can get accumulated points, and you get these specific items for constantly doing the rewards above every day. And then moving down, you have the step up summon for Rue. So this is one of the pets. I believe it's one of the Seven Night pets, like the Rudy version, if I'm not mistaken. So if you really want to get that pet, I mean, there you go. It shouldn't be too hard. Just like the step up summons for heroes, the same thing for pets. Just do the grid that you see below, and then on the seventh one, you'll get what you want specifically. Moving along, we got the bonus reward. Oh, that's just what you normally get at fourth, fifth, and seventh. And then on the Seven Nights puzzle update, you can now get Yeon Hee. Keep in mind that the way they have changed this is once you've completed a puzzle, it's pretty much done. So it's one and done, one time deal. So now you can add Yeon Hee for those who haven't got her or don't have her strong enough. The puzzle is probably one of the easiest ways to get a special hero, because basically each time you get a hero or a monster or whatever in your collection, it adds to the puzzle. And the best way that I found, I think I mentioned this on a previous video, the best way that I found to complete the puzzles is to just use your 4, 5, and 6-star hero selectors to pick, you know, heroes from like the higher levels or whatever levels that you're missing from, and just use those to fill in those gaps. That's pretty much the trick that I use to get the heroes that I want. So really good. Um, then you got May's Lucky Calendar. This is one of those things that I do say that is worth the investment if you are the kind of person to spend money. Again, I think it's like $10 for this, and you can get all of this stuff each day to log in. It's really, really worth it. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I'm not doing it because I just don't have the money. But for those of you, go ahead. Moving along, of course, this is basically showing you in words what you get instead of looking at the picture. So there you go. Really, really good rewards. Very, very much worth it. So yeah, I don't always advertise the money spending things, but the Maze Lucky Box and Maze Lucky Calendar, those are the two best investments for those who are basically gamers on a budget, like myself. And we got 8 new costumes, by the way. 8? Wow, that's a lot for one update. Now, I'm pretty sure that some will be new and some will be rehashes because they don't usually do that many costumes in one setting. So let's take a look. All right, so you have one for Kyle, which I think is new. I haven't seen that one before, at least. We got one for Ace. I'm not sure if this is new or not. I know I don't have this one, but I don't know if this is new. I don't remember. We got Sun Wukong. I don't think I have that one either. I don't really invest a whole lot in costumes. It depends on the hero though. If I really care about them, I'll do it. There's one for Lubu if you like Lubu, and Lubu again. Did they put him on here twice? Is there much of a difference in the outfit? That's a little weird. I mean, let me know if you guys see something different, but this looks like the same thing twice. Okay, whatever. Moving right along. You got one for Helenia, which is really nice. I like this one. This actually looks pretty cool. So that's cool. I'm not going to get it, but I like the way it looks. And then now this is a rehash. This, I know it previously exists. I didn't get the chance to buy it because I actually do like this outfit, um, but yeah, this is actually a rehash from a while back. Basically, it was a limited time thing, and you weren't able to get it no more. Now you can get it again, and trust me, I will. Actually, I already did. And we also have Tio, and I believe that's a rehash as well. I want to say I've seen that before. And I want to say I've seen that for Karma too. So yeah, so there are a few rehashes, but that's fine. Basically, the rehashes are the ones that were only a limited time, so it's okay they brought them back because I did want the Ren one, so that's pretty cool. Special Hero Summon. You can now get Roro, which honestly I don't think I really hyped her much, but I actually started using her off screen off and on just to see what kind of potential she has, and she's actually not bad. I think she actually has potentially pretty good for arenas. So I do plan on getting her up there. Basically, right now with these, I'm working on getting Miho maxed. After I get her done, I'm probably gonna do Karma, and once I get Karma max, I'm probably gonna go with Roro. Now, some of you might be thinking, what about Yeon Hee? Yeon Hee's great, but I'm not. I'm just gonna get her naturally. She's not really, even though like everyone's saying she's dominating an arena, and she is. For some reason, I'm just not feeling her. I'm just weird. Whatever. We can't all be on the same Yeon Hee train. Anyway, so these are the rewards that you get for doing it X amount of times. Um, I don't think I ever have done it 90 times before. I know I've hit 60 for sure. I might have done 80. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, 90 I believe is like filling up the entire grid. Anyway, Alice's gifts now give you elements. So basically, if you spent money on, May's lucky calendar, you have a chance of basically getting some element rewards, which these honestly are not even worth it in my opinion. I wish they would scrap this one and just stick with like, um, you know, shards, like awakening shards and accessories. Those kind of things are cool, but for elements, I don't think it's really necessary. New Guild War restricted heroes are now Yeon Hee, Rin, Roro, Yuri, and Kyriel. I don't really think Kyriel is that popular, to be honest. I rarely see her in any kind of arena or Guild War format, but it's okay that they add because she's a special hero, so somebody uses her. There are people who do use her off and on, and for those people who do like the crap out of her, they're forced to basically use somebody else. Now, the only person I have to replace on my team is Yuri, and honestly, I don't mind getting rid of her for a lot of other people because I mean she's basically the DPS, so I can find plenty of DPS. So no worries about that. Basically, new hero and pet acquisition rate is up for Carl and Rue. You got the raid recommended heroes Soy, Yui, Li Zhang, and Joker. And then changes on the weekly quest. So, due to removal of Tower of the Abyss content, Tower of the Abyss missions has been removed. It says information regarding Seven Nights Major Update Check-in rewards. Seven Nights Major Update Check-in event has ended completely in the 98th update. For those active users who have not yet received the remaining check-in rewards due to the event ending. All the remaining rewards have been sent with this update. So basically, those of you who are actually playing in time to get it, everything else is just going to be given to you. So that's kind of cool. They're like, well, we're just going to get rid of it. But for those of you who have been trying, here you go, just take it. Like I said, this game is very giving. That's one of the reasons I actually still play this game because, it gives everybody a fighting chance. Like, this game is really good for a lot of reasons. Alright, so let's see the complaints. Alright, so it says this looks like a great update. It's simple, but there's so many rewards. I love it. Oh, good. Someone not complaining right off the bat. Tartarus seems to be missing, though. I take it that you're all busy doing the character models for Persona 3 characters. That is obviously coming on the same update as Tartarus, so I don't mind waiting another 2 weeks for it. Okay, so apparently this is a spoiler alert, and I haven't heard nothing about this, but apparently we might be getting more. Oh, I forgot what. It was a compilation heroes, something like that. Basically, every now and then this game lets us use characters from other games. Like Street Fighter, they did was the most recent. They've done Guilty Gear and they've done Blaze Blue. So I guess the next thing they're planning on doing is Persona 3, which I don't really know anything about. Now, this could just be a rumor. Like I said, I haven't heard this at all. This is the first I'm seeing it. But I mean, I know about Persona 4, so if they were doing that, I'd be a little more excited because I'm more familiar with the characters. But I don't really know much about Persona 3, so we'll see if that ends up being a thing. And that would be different if they did Persona 3 because typically they do fighting games. Now they might go to an RPG, so that's interesting. Moving along. Says other update events are okay except the price of those resale costumes. Not fair for those players who have bought before, especially with higher price last time. Honestly, I disagree with this because anytime you're getting something brand spanking new, yeah, you should pay that brand spanking new price. Since it's a rehash, a used item, if you will, you wouldn't spend the same price for something that's already been out, right? So as time, progresses, prices decrease. So this is honestly just using plain common sense. There's nothing wrong with that. Moving along. Why TOA dismissed? If Tartarus is not ready yet, no star points for this week or this month. TOA obviously is Tower of Abyss. They basically, for those who didn't, I guess, see the last update, they got rid of it because they're planning on replacing it with a new event. So hopefully this new event's better. I mentioned this on our podcast, and for those of you who don't know, me and my homeboy Handy Killcam, we do a video gaming podcast every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Central. So for those of you who haven't tuned in, please start tuning in every morning. It's on Twitch TV on Handy Killcam's channel, and you'll be able to, just help us in a discussion. Post comments, concerns, whatever. Just give us more, feedback as we're discussing our various topics. And also, we do have videos on YouTube as well. So check out Handy Killcam. He is on my subscribers list if you want to look for him. And all of our most of our previous videos for the podcast are on YouTube as well. But if you want to catch it live, it's going to be on Twitch every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central. All right, so moving along, I mentioned in the podcast that Temple of Abyss is dismissed, and me and my friend were talking about how we felt that they should have gotten rid of maybe Raid or maybe World Boss instead, because it's kind of the same thing, and it's not really. And I think they made Raid worse personally. So I would say you could have got rid of one of those two. Like Tower of Abyss was a great event, and I'm definitely sad to see it go. But yeah, to answer this person's question, they're supposedly replacing this with a new event. It better be better. That's all I have to say about that. Moving along. You also didn't need to pay Topaz last time. I'd say you got a better deal than since 10 Topaz greater than 50 rubies. Okay, so I guess there was more of an update in terms of changing the currency type that you paid. Honestly, I don't think it's that big a deal. I really don't. But whatever. Moving along. Yeah, we're going to lose 63 stars and 70 rubies for this week. Sure. Moving along. RIP for those already cleared Daily Dungeon today before MT. I'm guessing it means Daily Dungeon. DD before MT. Um, yeah, I don't really understand that, so I'm just going to move along. It says, don't check in. 10 entry raid, daily dungeon before maintenance. It's a trap. Alright. If you say so. I mean, you're probably right. So now you can buy them cheaper and you can choose what costumes you want, but last time more expensive and random. If they make it random like last time, then by all means it's a fair trade. But no, they have to make it selectable. That's why it's not fair. Imagine if you want certain costumes and you have to gacha for 300 rubies. EA, let's say you are unlucky and get it on last gacha, and that means you have to spend 300 times 14 more pull. So think again before saying 10 topaz is more expensive. 10 topaz is way more cheaper than an extra 4,250 rupees if we get the costumes we want on last draw. So, for those of you who don't know, there is a term on here that's called gotcha. It's not something I've commonly seen in most mobile games, but apparently there are some of those wannabe like save the girl dating intimacy games where they have a thing called gotcha where it's kind of a random pull kind of a thing. And those are the only kind of games I've ever seen them in. And the only reason I know it exists because someone off screen told me that I should try these games, which is a project I was running on, thinking about doing for videos. And honestly, I scrapped the project because I think it's a bunch of crap. I mean, it's basically the same thing that what we're already doing, just trying to tease you to get intimacy with girls so you can try to be a pervert, even though it's probably not going to be what you think it is. So no. Anyway, that's what the term gotcha is. It comes from those kind of games where you get random stuff. Nothing guaranteed, more or less. Anyway, moving along. If only MT time makes place at night before server reset, there will be no trap. I remember when I cleared DD before MT, so no double shard reward. Oh, okay. I guess we're talking about daily dungeon and maintenance time. Um, I don't know. I've done it before maintenance. I never had a problem. Moving along. I missed the collaboration cost. That's what's called collaboration. I missed the collaboration costume, and they can take 5K of my rubies as long as I can get all last time costumes and gotcha. For sure, Dev. This you is there any a tiny hole in your brain? God, I feel like I have a tiny hole in my brain just reading that. We're just gonna move along, and that's it for today. So basically, we just learned that due to some spoilers, that we might be getting some new collaboration heroes, which should be interesting if that's the case. And a lot of people are just talking about the costumes and stuff. But before I end the video, because I hate just ending the video on a note like that. I should have did this the last time we had like a short video. I'm actually gonna do a little arena on screen. You can see me get my butt kicked in, I believe I'm in Diamond right now. Because basically once I hit like 2400, I'm pretty much done. Like I pretty much suck after that. So you get to see me suck for a while in arena before we end this video. Alright, so let's go to arena. I like how they made an arena loop so you don't have to constantly tap it each time. It'll just go, and you can customize it to where it's just when your swords are done, or you can spend so many rubies. I like that. So as you can tell, this is my current arena team. Everybody level 46 except Miho. I do plan on replacing Yuri soon, even though I really, really like her, but she hasn't been on point as much as I would like her to be in some certain scenarios. So I'm probably going to be replacing her with somebody, maybe Carl, maybe Karma, but I'm thinking about making a team full of mostly universals soon because of Carl. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to do some testing. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at how good or bad I am at Arena right now. But yes, 2404 is where I'm at right now. I don't plan on getting too much better, but let's see what happens. Nyan Bolt. Nyan Bolt is actually pretty good, especially if you run him with Carl. Not bad. Makes him doable. And Nyan Bolt's doing all the work on their team. I believe that's Ryan, who's not very popular. Oh, that's Klohan. That's the one that's probably going to actually deal all the damage to kill me. I already killed one of my people. Well, two of my people, really, because I got a auto res. There's Dallin, grip of annihilation. I guess I'll move my chat bubble to the bottom right, so you don't have to see my skill queue on the bottom. You don't really care about that. I don't think. Yeah, that might kill one or two of my people. You see, every time my Yuri gets to, like, awaken mode, she usually dies, but she might actually go off this time. We'll see. Nope, she got stunned, of course. Why would she be effective? Why? And them void shields, man, I'm telling you. Yes, kill them, please. Thank you. We might actually have a chance now. I can't believe we won that. Holy crap. I really thought we were done. I really thought we were done. And yes, I'm really digging Chloe, by the way. When she first dropped, I knew I had to have her maxed. But yeah, right now, Dellen's is the only person that's fully has his limit break at 100%. Everybody else I'm just kind of slowly working on. That guy has been a pain in the butt lately. He's a lot better than I thought he would be. Look at that. Just wiped out my entire team, basically. I only had two people left. Now, we know I'm losing this, obviously, right? Like, there's no coming back from that. But Chloe's trying, though. Like, she's trying really hard. Yeah, I didn't expect you to be effective, Yuri. Not this time. I don't know why, but lately she's been sucking for me. She used to be, like, my go-to, but lately, everybody's just gotten too much stronger. That didn't really come out right. But Chloe, though, one woman army. Oh, now she's dead. You can't survive this. But then Chloe, though, with them survival skills, though, I'm not lying. Yeah, I'm probably going to end this at like 2405 or 2400. Like, at this rank, my team just blows. I have gotten to the next rank before, but I'm probably never going to get there again. It's, it's going to cost too many rubies. Really love Miho, even though she's been dying pretty easily lately. She has been one of my favorites lately. Now, this match could go either way. I don't know who's going to win this one. Your reaction did something effective this time. I guess she's getting tired of me talking crap about her. Now she's being effective. And she died. Thanks to the good old Evan reflect. Yeah, Evan beats the crap out of Yuri without even doing anything. And there we go. We have lost again. Trust me, I plan on losing at least one, maybe two more times. Like, I suck at this rank. I am planning on changing it up soon once I get certain heroes higher, but this is pretty much my max for now, as far as on a consistent basis. There's Yan He. Someone I haven't seen much of, believe it or not. Usually see her in every match. But she is really good, though. Oh, there is one God will kill. I don't see a lot of that guy being used these days, but apparently he's doing something. We're not done yet. We could still win this one.
Today's menu is what's not fair. Gather to me.
Of course, Jones would attack the one person he can't kill with that move. Hey, no one said the AI was smart. What he should have did was let what's her name awaken, but no, that would have made sense. So now we might lose because the AI's sucking this time, making moves that make no damn sense.
Reflect on your actions. Oh my.
Okay, looks like we're gonna lose, yeah. No, had my other lady been able to awaken and do her demonic thing, possession or whatever, we would have had that easily. But no, Dallin had to waste his crit hitting on the one person that doesn't care. So now I have to depend on Chloe doing death sentence because I actually put that on her and hope that I win that way. Yes. I had to cheese my way out of it. And that's all because the game has their most ridiculous AI, which is why I actually hate Arena and Guild War. But won't talk about that because I'll start ranting and raving. Alright, so I actually got 2 wins this time, but I plan on losing this one. So let's see what happens.
Want to play?
There's Yan He again.
Time to sleep.
I do plan on doing a team with that Carl team I talked about. I'm probably going to use Alicia instead of Miho. I'm going to use Karma for sure. I haven't decided on the other 2 Universals, but I'm going to do a whole Universal team with Carl in it. I might just make a team and maybe put on the next video. We'll see.
Light, gather to me.
Maybe Neza.
This can't be the end.
I got her maxed anyway. That death sentence so cheap, but I love it. It's the only way I win sometimes when this game is full of bad luck. You just have to be cheap in order to bypass the AI's dumb RNG. You're gonna see a lot of people shielding and shielding. We're trying not to die here.
That's not fair. Oh my.
Grip of Annihilation. I still think we have a chance despite, us not winning right now. I have, Dellen's awakened, Chloe's still alive that's doing death sentence on normal attacks. We still have a chance. Yuri's just gonna sit there and look pretty until she decides to fall over.
That's not fair. Burn to the ground.
I think it's sad she goes through all of that, which would normally deal a crap ton of damage, to deal 0 because of void shields. Like the worst timing ever for your awakening skill.
Reflect on your actions.
Oh yeah, there it is. We're probably gonna die right here. Oh, we almost did. Dones is still alive. Could he one man it? I mean, I still think it's possible. I really do. I have all the faith in Dones until she stuns him right here. Nope, she didn't stun him. We have a chance. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus, as a friend would say. Wow. We actually won. Holy crap. I mean, I knew we had a chance, but I was a little scared at the end. We actually got 3 wins out of that catastrophe. I'm actually not too upset about this. Typically at this rank, I'm lucky to get 2 wins, so good job. All right, so we got 3 wins, and that's gonna do it for this video. I'm probably going to on the next video after we do like the big conversation, assuming that there's more time. I might actually do a video on a team for Carl. He'll only be a level 34, but you know who knows? Maybe he might be good enough. I just gotta make sure that he's fully awakened as far as you know equipment's concerned. I'll actually show you him real quick. There's my Carl right there. I need to get him a red gem because apparently I ran out of red gems. I may have to just use topaz on equip or something. I don't know, or gold. But I gotta awaken his items, and then hopefully I can get more Carls. May not happen, but I'm hoping to get him leveled up a little bit higher and awakened by next week or the week after, so I can build that universal team that we can test how great he is. Because I really think that this guy has a lot of potential. So my team is going to consist of actually this team right here might do it. I mean, look at this. You got Karma because he's universal. He's fan freaking tastic. Basically does removes buffs for 3 turns, so it auto kills any of those auto res people. Um, and you got Alicia who protects from status ailments. She does 3K fixed damage. She's not bad either. You got Nyan Bolt who also ups skill cooldowns. He does electric, so he has a way to keep people from attacking. And his awakened skill does some pretty good damage. And then of course you have Neza who pretty much can stun. She reflects damage. She's not bad either. I did use her for a long time, so I might try this team next time. I should have did that this video, but oh well. All right, until next time, you guys take it easy.